gonna make a little video here for you. Some stuff's been going on. I've been, pretty active of getting it out there, but it's a very limited distribution format. And one of the things that I'm concerned about is Senator Ted Cruz ignoring a child trafficking ring that clearly has ties to international criminal syndicates within what's considered to be a very staunchly conservative Republican territory in North Texas, really within the radius that I had first discussed with other intelligence agencies about related to this issue, which now comprises the highest concentration of former public servants that have been arrested for crimes against children and human trafficking than any other area of its size and probably anywhere. Under any circumstances in the history of our nation, you guys. And so I've been in here kind of...
Another one being considered, a nominee, Cato Cruz.
Getting up in there with him. And the point of this is, this is a non-partisan issue. It certainly should be. And I want to be real clear. I just had an incident where a trunking radio was used to ping my location. This is a cognitive radio system that uses a method of encryption. I've seen them before. What they'll do is they'll try to locate somebody that they feel is, a threat or something like that to an elected official or something else. I don't want people to misunderstand this. I don't have any physical, animosity towards any of these people, but we have to be able to work this out. So if I come across on social media as an asshole, we're talking about stuff that when you really look at it, it should get you pissed off. But the point being here, I put in some stuff here, but if you'll take a look here, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm tagged here at the Office of the Director of National Intelligence for a request of body camera footage that really is of an incident of me making follow-up report about this issue to a department that had already had its lead detective in the Crimes Against Children's unit arrested for raping and torturing a victim of a crime that he was sent to investigate. And with the participation of the victim's family, that's a very important point to make because we see this MO really in some places that you wouldn't expect to find it. And we're talking about senior members that are elected officials in various different departments. And a lot of these guys will hide behind so-called conservative values. And this is what we're looking at. I don't politicize these issues. I don't care about left or right. All of that stuff is trash to me, particularly when it's related to this. Point being, I'm tagged here before this was submitted on June 3rd, 2021, okay? See that? We're gonna go back in here and let you guys get a look of the MO of that department where they ostracized and bullied and intimidated one of their own who is trained to spot signs of human trafficking and brought it to the attention of her superiors, and they stonewalled the investigation the same way they did to me. You can see that this is a year and some change later with the date, okay? She was fired. She's got a civil suit as a result, and she's now a former fire inspector. But she says right here that she went ahead and opened the door up, and laying on the table was a naked man with a lady on top of him, and she was naked as well, okay? Moats is the fire inspector for Louisville. I've dealt with and monitored the, investigative tactics of B. Wilson, who is the lead detective for the Internal Affairs Division for Louisville, related to this matter. I've got to tell you, in a recorded phone call, this guy didn't even know there was such a thing as a director of national intelligence, and I specifically asked him that question. And it gets really deep with this. And so the point being, I made a similar report to this. I was almost killed in the process of doing that. They've tried every way they can to cover that up. I would like to commend, I think it's Rebecca, her name is, that published this story on Channel 8 there with CBS, the Dallas affiliate. WFAA. That's great. You know, I'm over here with Ken Paxton, you guys, okay? I'm over here with Ken Paxton. Let's see. Just kind of, you know, saying, hey, why aren't you paying attention to these issues? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. You know, they pinged me. I asked them not to ping me. I said, guys, we're not playing these games with you. You're basically foolish if you don't think that I'm somehow involved with this investigation to one degree or another. What we're looking at here, do you see the thumbnail here? What I did was a reverse signals intelligence trace through the National Security Agency. They do work with the Central Security Service as far as matters of cryptography as it relates to the Department of Defense. That's what you're going to see here. This is an encrypted method, but it gets down into, you see the thumbnail there? Do you see DallasPolice.net? What the hell? Let me tell you something, guys. That's not the thumbnail for the Dallas Police. This is the thumbnail for the United States Special Operations Command. Okay, so the bottom line is, it says elite cognition and human optimization. Listen, these cognitive radios that they have in the trunking radios, as they're called, it's a method of encryption, but there's a component to artificial intelligence. There is a component to brain-computer interface systems. I do interface with these systems, and I've got to tell you, that's proof right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty amazing to be a part of it, and I'm so black on this project. You know, I'm trying to, you know, bum a cigarette just so I can calm my fucking nerves. Do you have a cigarette? Huh? You all right? What are you doing with that fucking knife?
I'm looking at the bird.
You're fucking sassy. You look like you're native. Are you? What are you?
British.
Okay. Well, don't stab me, okay? Anyway, I'm making a video right now, so that's the raw field, but let's look at what this really is. You know, what the fuck? Literally, I'm over here. You see that? The thumbnail is the same as this one, guys. That's the real. Not a joke, okay? Open it up right in front of you, not a joke, okay? SOCOM has taken over the Dallas Police Department right after I had to get in here and say, hey man, don't fucking ping me. All of your online activities have been compromised to Ken Paxton. You know, and I literally said that to him. And let's see. Newest, let's see. And I am very thankful. And there's that. All of your online activities have been compromised. That was 37 minutes ago. I'm in here, you know, hey man, I'm throwing all this stuff at him from, you know, project-related activity that has to do with Project Stargate and other aspects of quantum access and remote viewing projects. And guys, I've always done my videos raw, but the timestamp there, that was 37 minutes ago. What's up, bro? Good? That, I bummed it. Sorry, bro. I'll give you some of this if you want. Oh, let me smoke some. Anyway, that's how we do it raw in the field, and that's why these guys can't believe their fucking eyes, because the cover is so good. Hey, motherfucker, I'm a spook. Excuse the language. You know, I'm trying to help you out. God knows how you've been compromised. You won't stand up for these fucking kids being trafficked, then fuck you, get your ass out of your seat. Or just, you know, I know you've got the family and you've got to watch out for them, and I'm sensitive to that. Looks like a great family to me. And honestly, I resonate with a lot of your politics and your rhetoric. But this divide and conquer and this, you know, partisan issues are certainly, you know, politicizing the issues of child exploitation. Fuck this. Excuse the raw attitude and my R-rated tendencies for this. 38 minutes ago, give or take, right? Let's go back over here to my page and say, well, that was 15 minutes ago. That was 16 minutes ago. That was 18 minutes ago. So, hey, man, I said, hey, we're going to take over your computers, motherfucker. He pinged me. This is the Attorney General of the state of Texas. I'm over here cussing out Ted Cruz about the same issue. They think that it's cute to put one of these guys on me. And you know what? We own it. You know, I don't mean anybody any harm. I'm just out here trying to save these kids. And these guys are too chicken shit to stand up for what they're supposed to do. And so, you know, we're not afraid of that. If you guys need some fucking backup, we'll come in there and fucking help you. You know, I don't carry any weapons. I don't do any of this. I interface with reconnaissance platforms like ISR from the fucking Air Force, okay? I'm out here doing it all the time. So that's intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, okay? And so I'm just gonna leave it right there. I wanted to capture the moment. It's kind of surreal, raw video, but that is what it is. You guys can come check out this page right here and look at it. There's no reason why those thumbnails would be the same, is it? No, there's not. And that's a pretty fascinating thing when we do a decryption sequence and we just, you know, here I am. Hey, I marked a DPD had a trunking radio. He pinged me. I already asked him not to ping me. I asked him real nice. I said, Ted, don't fucking ping me, dude. Okay? That was 45 minutes ago. Look at the timestamps, okay? This is not rocket science. This is real live ops in the field, okay? So black I can't even get a fucking paycheck after, you know, I'm not even gonna go there. So, you know, that is what it is. Let's see. What can I show you here? Let's take a look at fucking Kim Paxton. I'm sorry, Ted Cruz. He's kind of sitting there like, whoa. He just, you know, here I am on his thread. This guy put a ping on me. I'm telling the Dallas District Attorney's Office
Another
they're great.
one being considered, nominee Cato Cruz.
You know, he's done a lot of good things. I'm telling him, hey, I don't politicize these issues. Here's the, around the 2:30 mark. If you go to the song in the thumbnail right there, around the 2:30 mark, it is going to say literally a line about pinging me. I know that might seem a little odd. I would encourage you to look that up for yourself, that Sneaker Pimps. And the reason that is because a lot of these guys that are involved in these things, they can get set up. You know, they can get set up in a lot of ways. Blackmail should never be a part of politics, but you know, some of these guys that think it's cute to come out and fuck with these kids might get set up from a kid assassin from CIA or something, and that they'll fucking gut the motherfucker. You know, that's not my department, but I can tell you what, the smile on her face right there, this guy's a perp. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a great display of this stuff on a backdoor channel from OD&I, and you know, assets in the field will put stuff up here about these ops. And here comes a little bit of air cover for me. You can hear it. I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but this helicopter is right over my head. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video and get it on video right here for y'all to show you what we're really live in the field is like. That was badass. Let's see how much of that we got. Oh, it's still running. Great. Good thing none of those private videos are on here. Jeez, just kidding.